Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name's Noah Hoffman, and I'm from Medivac. And this is a 10 milliliter vial of insulin. It has total control over the lives of the nearly 1 in 10 Americans who live with diabetes. A vial this size went from around $21 in 1996 to over $300 today. And these vials are temperamental. If a diabetic has to go through one of these per week, that's the equivalent of somebody spending 30% of their average weekly income on just being alive. And these go bad if you don't keep them at a stable temperature in as little as 6 hours. If you lose one of these bottles, there goes your rent. And that's where Medivac comes in. We build a portable, long-lasting hybrid cooling box about the size of a lunchbox that integrates innovative passive and active cooling methods to provide long-lasting and secure cold storage for any biologic medication. Currently, everything else on the market sacrifices portability for durability and is ineffective for long-term use, operating for only about 3 days max. While Medivac, our modular solution, can hold everything a diabetic would need for up to a month. And we do it securely too, waterproof, tamper-proof, and shock-proof. We want diabetics to know that their medication is safe. So after initial estimates, we decided that it'll be about $50 to build each unit, but we're going to be selling at $125. We determined that through interviews and with looking at our competitors' prices. That gives us a healthy $75 margin while still staying within the budget of the average American consumer. With just 0.1% of middle-class diabetic Americans, our margin would be $2.3 million. Currently, we're working with our connections in Corvallis and the diabetic community to try to get small-scale field testing done. And then, once we work out any kinks and integrate any improvements, we're going to be going to a website like Indiegogo, primarily to get the word out throughout the diabetic community. It's historically very difficult to interact with this community because they're so dispersed. So we really need to work on getting our message out there. We're going to be using hobby-grade manufacturing techniques for our initial prototypes. And as we scale up, we're going to be outsourcing all of our hard body insulation, as well as some of the electronics. After that, we're going to be going to online retailers such as Amazon to really get this in the hands of the people who need it. Our team is comprised of specialists in public health, accounting, business, and electrical engineering. And we've been together for over a year working on this project. Recently, we went to the Tech Connect World Innovation Expo in Boston just last week. There, I presented on our research, and we are currently in the works with a lab of Svetlana Vigorsinka of MIT to try to partner to integrate some of her smart fabric into our product. We also created 4 prototypes throughout this competition, and we've built our website and have created contacts from coast to coast. We're compact, fit in your pack, have your back. Yes?
Are there Medicare or insurance payer codes for a personal biopharma storage device like this?
So a lot of our competitors do not have it, which also means that we don't need FDA approval. That would be something down the line if we really want to differentiate ourselves. But initially, just to get this in the hands of people, we won't need approval.
I didn't ask about approval. No, I'm trying
Oh.
payer codes.
Oh,
sorry.
very similar, yes.
Can this be paid for by insurance?
Yeah. That we're currently working through that with some of our business partners.
Yeah. So currently I'm working at a skilled nursing facility, and so I'm talking and trying to get more and more to learn more about the payer aspect of things.
Yeah, apologies for that.
How long do they last?
So insulin or our product, our box?
Your product. So if you buy one for $150 or whatever,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good deal, right? I mean, if you only need one, but do you need to replace them over time?
So there are some parts, especially once we move to the smart fabric, which is fully recycled, biodegradable, everything. So that one is the only thing that may or may not be consumable, but for the most part, this is good for use after use after use. It does have an electrical and a chemical component, so whenever you envision that you'll need to go long term, you can replace the parts to make sure you reach that, but it should be fine just working on one of those systems independently for a long period of time. So for about a month, which is the entire lifetime of a vial of insulin.
She was asking more of the.
How long is the
Uh,
last year?
How many will I have to buy in my lifetime if I'm in?
We have been looking at types of batteries as well, removable and rechargeable, and eventually batteries end up going bad sometime in their lifetime, and so that would be a place to get some consistent possible re-income back into our company.
Yeah, and so you'll only have to purchase usually just one base product, but it is modular, so there's going to be a solar charging component, wireless charging component, tracking. There's all these different modules that you can add. So there will be just one, and it should last you for, like, it's a device that you carry with you. It's like a backpack or.
Thank you guys.